Hey everybody, welcome to Podcast Growth. Welcome to the live stream of live streamingness. That's right. It's called I'm Sorry It's Been So Long. I'm sorry you had to wait. But the fact of the matter is, fucking life, man, right? Happens, you know? Fucking head bartender of a pub, that gets in the way. Fucking running YouTube, growing all the time, that gets in the way. Being an actor, that takes time too. What's up, Bert? McBurney. Bert, you the first one on. Who's second? Someone came in after Bert. Who's here now too? Bert's here. Well, three people are here. My God. What up, Ozzy Big Buds? Hey, dude. What's up, Ozzy? How's everybody doing? Sup, buddy? George Duckworth. Hey, buddy. How you doing? So anyway, long story short, as you all know, in terms of the live stream, sometimes I piss during live streams, and I've just gotten home from work, and I got home early. It was a bit of an earlier night, so starting it off right. Rolled a joint right before I click go live, and now I'm going to piss. Yep, peeing. Happens. Diuretics are a bitch. Up smoking Gorilla Digital. So is that some reworking of Gorilla Glue? Mr. Bert McBurney? Guten Morgen, Ganja Nana, your mama. Ganja Nana, your mama. That's a fun name. So are you a granny, Ganja Mama Nani, or whatever your name was? Yeah, Ozzy Big Boy. Well, wife of Ozzy Big Butt, she's watching the fucking, pot squatch. So you are a grandma that grows dope, Ganja Nana, your mama? That's fucking awesome. Ganja Granny. I know that's not your name, but I mean, in my head, it might stay. What's up, Ganja Granny? You my kind of grandma. Oh, shit. To your health, motherfuckers. I love this time of the year. I mean, it starts getting frozen to shit in Canada. That's all right. Smoking up a little bit of that King's Kush. A little bit of King's Kush from last run. Just because I'm curious about the age bracket of most of the people that watch my shit. Ganja Granny, how old are you? They say you shouldn't ask a lady her age. I say that's fucking bullshit. I'll tell anyone my age, you can tell me, oh yeah, you're a British granny. That's even better. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. I am down like Chinatown. Excuse me. 60 years young. Yeah, baby, I'm 30 years old. I was born in 90. Seriously, I've been fucking I've been drinking in pubs since I was 13. I was what was known as a man-child. Bert McBurney, 33. I'm intrigued of your personal made strain for pain. I got the sciatica. Fuck yeah, buddy. L4 and 5 blown to shit. Yeah. Well, the original story behind nice one, George Ducksworth. I was born in 88. Hey, Ganja Nana, it's not your fault. I was a man-child. I grew up young. Moved out at 15. I've been doing shit. I'm a published author in China, kind of famous over there. I did more shit by 22 than most people have done in their whole lives. So, yeah, I've always been old. Fucking, I was 8 years old giving relationship advice to my babysitters and shit. One of my earlier memories, this is a bit of a darker memory, everyone, so I apologize for that, but must have been 7 or 8. Well, anyway, one of my babysitters had one of her boyfriends over, and he fucking started raping her and shit. Fucking, 8 or 9-year-old me was quite a big boy. I was 6 feet tall by 10. Chest hair at 9, full beard by 11. But, so I came downstairs and just kicked the living shit out of the dude, tied him to a tree, called the cops. And that was me at 7 or 8. Nova Scotia, been out here for 18 years on my own. Fuck yeah, Nova Scotia. Fuck yeah.
Nice one. I did that once. Fuck, did work out. But, and the woman I was married to is now dead. Suicide's a bitch. But she was a brilliant writer. Um, Not the greatest partner or wife, though. But that wasn't her fault. She was dealing with her own stuff. And I've let that go and forgiven. You know what I'm saying? So, were you ever married, Ganja, Nana? Woo. Tasty. Nice. Me and Mrs. Potsquatch, oh, I'm pretty sure she's the one. Oh, I'm definitely sure about that. Puts up with my stupid ass. She and I have been together almost as long as I was married last time, and somehow she's still here. We even own a house together now. Uh, I love when I don't think this out and I come and sit in my lazy boy and I'm like, I don't have an ashtray or an empty can here. Third time lucky? It's probably more my second time. But I mean, I've had a couple of serious relationships in between the marriage and since then. So the last one I would say was probably quite serious. We were definitely common law, at least, which at least in Canada is about basically the same fucking thing, isn't it? So yeah, we could call that. You can't cipher my accent. Well, one, I have a lot of different voices. Sort of the accent when you hear me talk like that is a bit about Newfoundland, fucking East Coast, but I mean that's my mom's side. And I never really lived there. I mean, I spent time there and stuff, and I'm not trying to put it on. It's just always been doing that. And I mean, but at the end of the day, phone rings, turn around like a dog looking for his tail. Where's my phone? You're watching it, buddy. I do shit like that too. But simply put, there's 1,001 voices to the bot squad. Some would say, grow the fuck up, you petty man child. I got that the other day. That was quite amusing to me. Because nothing in actuality of what I do is petty. Insane, maybe, but that's different. What's up, Dean? Welcome, my friend. But, they're all me. They're all vehicles for me. And, you know, I mean, if you want, if I was at a business meeting and I were talking to people about certain things, I would say, "Hi, I'm Josh D. Fletcher. We're here to talk today about what we're talking about." But then when I started to drink and shit like that, my dude Canadiana kind of sounds in the East Coast. And, oh, the boys Bill's boat, oh, the boys sails her, I mean, fucking newfie swear words if you're getting into a fight with someone. I mean, some of that's the best. It's like, don't make me paint your fence. That's just fucking brilliant. Sooner I finish this beer, the sooner we'll have an ashtray. Where'd my liquor go? There we go. I want you all to know that I've missed you a lot. I really have. It's been a long time. I was on set. Oh, dude, get it ready, Aussie Big Buds. Smoke some of your big Aussie buds. I've missed you, motherfucker. Your craziness is fun, man. They need to lighten up. Right? I mean, Ganja Nana, I mean, the fact of the matter is like, I mean, I'm a published author. I stood in Tiananmen Square on the anniversary of Mao's death. I was there as a guest of the Chinese government and held up a sign with the amount of students that were massacred. And then it said 3 blocks down because it didn't happen in Tiananmen Square. It actually happened down the road in front of the Beijing Hotel. The room I was staying in the Beijing Hotel, the room next to it, was the exact vantage point of the photographer that took that sort of infamous picture of the student standing in front of the tank. Yeah. So anyway, I mean, I was escorted out by 16, I'm guessing 6. There was a lot of them. There was at least 12. Let's go with 12. 12 to 16 armed military personnel of the Chinese military, and they just came up and they said, "Excuse me, Mr. D. Fletcher, could you please leave? Please." I was like, "Yeah, all right. That sounds good." And that was literally 3 or 4 months after my cancer surgery when I was 27. I feel the same. 27 years in, and we argue like cat and dog. Shit happens. You know what? My mom always said to me growing up, a relationship isn't this always this romanticized thing. I mean, a real relationship is learning to spend your life and coexist with another fucking person. It's going to be work. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a lot of good. Going to be a lot of bad. If you're lucky, some good sex too. But she didn't say that. I added that in. That's my add-on, I guess. But you know, it's learning to coexist with another human being, and that's just what it is. So it makes sense if you think about it. It's all right, Dean. I figured that, and that's why I went back to that. I think there's a lag for some of you, and that's okay. Your comments come in live, but your fucking watching is a little bit behind. Do you ever go with the super soil? I brew with super soils for years. I have my own personal recipe, which is an augmented Joe Cool. Because Joe Cool back in the day, man, he was the first one to fucking publicize or coin the term super soil. And I mean, it was all sort of featured in Hot Times back in the day when I was younger and shit. So I've got my own augmented version of that I like to do. It's quite expensive, but eventually we will do that for you here at Pot Squatch Growers. It's just, with buying a little house and living in one of the most expensive places in the world to live, and then buying a house and moving out of that, it was quite expensive, but I'll get there. Just costs money and stuff to do stuff, and oh fuck yeah, Bert. Well, I will show you guys guys, girls these days. I'll tell you, I mean, there's so much shit in my head that if I had the money just to go buy the parts to show you how to build it right now, I fucking would. Fuck, I wish I could spend most of my days building videos for you motherfuckers and just showing you the things I know, or if like you guys had something that I didn't know about, you're like, could you try to do this? And I would totally do that. Oh, it does. I don't ever grow in straight cocoa. I love the premise of it. I love what it is in basic reality, but nah, I'm not a cocoa motherfucker, man. I mean, cutting a bit of cocoa in with your soil, that's pretty cool. That's all right. You can do that. But only like 6 to 7% for my own personal taste. Why not what, Ganja Nana? Oh, exactly. Well, so Ganja Nana, cocoa for me is I enjoy the fact of, in one premise, yeah, it's nice that it holds such a great amount of water and it can keep water, you know what I mean? But I mean, I find that in of inherent nature is bullshit because it's just encouraging growers to be lazy. Um, the true indoor farmer, anyway, and outdoors too. It's just different when you do it for outdoor. I mean, you're always there with your plants. You're always working on them. You're always taking care of them. I mean, so you know, you may not be watering every day, but like, I mean, I won't lie to you. The way I run my shit, most of the time I am. You know, I'm in there every day checking on them, taking care of them because like you never know when emergencies are going to happen, when there's going to need to be an attention to detail. And I mean, this is part of my issue with like large super farms too. I mean, they can exist. I mean, there's always going to be like a Molson or a Labatt's. That's like Canadian beer companies, like the cheap big beer everywhere. But it's like, you know, there's got to be a place in the business for artisanship and growing truly brilliant and beautiful marijuanas, right? So, see, but Bert McBurney. Well, exactly, because one, Kush Crazy, you have to feed with cocoa all the time. But the fact of the matter is you should not be feeding every day. And the fact is, they may not have inherent nutrient-bound nature of cocoa itself. But when you're fucking feeding, though, the retaining of water is not just retaining water; it's retaining all those nutrients that you're fucking putting into that shit too. So where the cocoa in and of itself doesn't necessarily give you a lot of nutrients, it's all there from your fucking feed, right? So you should not be hitting that bitch that hard. I mean, you can technically, to a point within reason and reality, I mean, you can give as much fertilizer to any wheat plant you want. But technically speaking, in that you need to work it up to it, right? So every genome You can technically in certain ways feed. You might not be able to give them everything, to give the same fucking mix to everybody, but it's like you can build the levels up. For a lot of you newer age growers using ppm, lockups will happen. Lockups will happen, but not if you're paying attention. Lockups only happen when you have an uncontrolled environment, in that you're not flushing, right? So doing the occasional flush when doing a synthetic force feed like we do indoors, using these types of things, you got to flush that shit out. Let it flush out. Not of the plant in of itself. You're treating the root ball and the soil. That's what you're dealing with. Um, you know, I mean, I've just got, not, this isn't me tooting my own horn. I mean, it's just I've got really good practices with the way I do it. So I don't even really check pH ever. Don't need to. Haven't for years. But in certain scenarios, you will need to do that, because that will be a quintessential possible variable to the equation that is, what the fuck's going wrong with my weed titties? You know what I'm saying? Feed water. 2 on 1 off is a good practice. I will say, in long-term growing, in terms of everything, don't get too locked into any one habit, you know? Be able to be flexible with things, because it helps with the learning and shit. If you have a healthy root zone, it's also, and proper drainage in a proper pot, it's also almost impossible to overwater and a non-cocoa root ball. That's what flushing is. When we flush, we are overwatering. We are flushing that shit out. Sorry, I just like, cause my eyes aren't great, so I got to bring the phone closer to read messages. Came in to say, night night. Sad I'm missing this live stream. It's 3:30 a.m. I just cannot. Love you, Posquatch. Hey, motherfucker. Yeah, I love you too. Laid fish. Go lay with yourself. Laid fish. Have good sweet dreams. Rest well. Be at one with yourself. But thank you for checking in and saying hi, because that means the world to me. The fact is, it's like, the fact that there's all these cool people, and it's like every new live stream, other people, sign on that I've never talked to or even associated with the name of, like, oh, this person watches my stuff. That's super cool. I just want you guys to know, girls these days, X's, Y's, D's, E's, F's, whatever you want to call yourself. I just want you guys to know I love all you so much. What should ppm be last week of flour? Well, Ganjanana, this is where my issue with the ppm scale is. The ppm scale is a way of measuring parts per million and all runoff from everything that's in the pot. For me, it just doesn't work that way. I don't use the ppm personally. Fully understand it. Can teach you how to rock with it. I just don't agree with it. Doesn't work for me. For me, I'm a little bit more old-fashioned, I think, in that regard. I flushed for 2 weeks. On the last run, we ran 1 week flush, technically 8 days, if we really want to get nitty and gritty on it. But I was trying out for the first time something I'd never done and had, always kind of was against. I was all rigid and shit and was like, ah. But I tried a flushing agent because I looked into what was inside of it, and it was not that bad. So I was like, fuck, well, in terms of what's being done when an H2O molecule comes through the plant, it's scrubbing out stuff. It's like an L shape. When you use a flushing agent, it's like a bunch of L's glued together and doing it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to try this shit out. I was pretty impressed. I was happy with that. I won't lie to you. I don't feed that heavy either, though, compared to some motherfuckers out there, man. People are smashing this shit. If you start with good, it depends on the water, Ganjanana. If your water is 345, that's cool. Have you tested your water, though, to see what's in it? I tested the water where I live. I fucking put in a reverse osmosis water filtration system for a fucking reason. Heavy metals and fucking technically a very small amount of arsenic. Just a tiny amount. But that's normal up in the valley. There's logging and shit everywhere. It's pretty simple, Ganja Nana. All you got to really do, I don't remember off the top of my head exactly like what you need to do it. But basically, you take a bunch of electricity and you take 2 pieces of metal and you wire it into a fucking, part of a circuit. You run a bunch of fucking electricity through your water and it will all separate out. And then you can basically off the internet download color guides to indicate and tell you what the fuck that shit is. Fucked up. Arsenic's black. I remember that. Tiny little bit of it. Just tiny bit. But that's normal. I live in the valley. Fucking mines and, you know, logging and stuff. Shit happens. For you, Ganjadana, I will fucking figure out the exact. Well, of course you do. But it's not a live walk. Well, it's basically no different than live. I will make a video when I'm not exhausted. I'll figure out the exact particulars. I will show you how to make an at-home scratch version of how to do this. No. Now I know it's an ashtray. See, when I finish a beer, I always crush the can because then I know it's finished. Problem is, sometimes, occasionally, I meet people who do that when they're drinking their beer. And, well, things go awry quite quickly. But Ganja Nana, for you, I'll build you a video. Make you a video, my friend. And I'll show you how to do that very cheaply with either shit you can find in your home or you go to the hardware store or Walmart's hardware section for a short period of time. And you can do that shit. Miss Pot Squash, want to say hi to everyone?
Hi, everyone.
She says hi, everyone. Excuse me.
Fire after taking the puppy for a while.
Yeah, she forced the puppies out. So Betty's all like, let's go outside. Mogwai's like, fuck this shit, it's cold. Do not do this. Mom, why are you abusing me like this?
Oh,
His sister's like, fuck off, you little bitch. Let's go out in the fucking woods. And Mogwai like, I'm cold. I'm going to make you drag my ass. No, exactly, as Tennessee. If any of you would like to see some interesting music, check out Mrs. Potsquatch's YouTube channel. It's called Dottie Davis. She's got some of her old thing. Is mate at bald. Wait a minute. Good morning from the UK. First time catching you live. Love your vids, mate. Best grow channel around. Oh my goodness. That is very touching. I don't know about that. It's certainly one of the most eccentric ones. But thank you very much, JJ Achki. I don't know how to say your name. Let's try her. No, I pulled a new one out of the fridge. Unless I did steal your beard.
I was like, I just pulled one out of the fridge. Okay, no, you take that one. I'll get my own.
Sorry about that. I'm a beer thief. Oops, didn't mean to. I actually came out here for a beer and to find my cigarettes.
I instinctively knew you came out here for a beer. That's fine.
Thanks, love. Let's go with that. Your wife's channel, say again. Oh, George Ducksworth. Her channel's called Dottie Davis. And if you like seeing ukulele covers, I mean, she's got a lot of cool ones. She's just starting to build it now. I mean, there's also, that's an empty pack of smokes. Some videos, it's like a bucket list channel. She does that too. But I mean, Eminem covers. Does a lot of Eminem covers with her fucking, uke and shit is dope. I know, right? Some of them are fucking pretty fucking good. She just started making these videos. And I was like, and I'm sitting there getting stoned. I'm like, oh shit, this is dope. 1 second. Do you know where my smokes went? Did I leave them in the car? Like an idiot? Oh, they're in my pocket.
I was gonna say, did you?
They're in my pocket the whole time.
Smokes in my pocket, smokes in
Stoners Unite. Can you see her ukulele? Well, she owns many. Can I go show them some ukuleles?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so yes, you can see some ukes. But first, I'm going to show you the uke that I bought from Mrs. Potsquatch. There was a day where it was a holiday in Canada, right? So on holidays, most fucking, musical stores are closed. And then I went around. I went to 9 different stores. I wanted to buy it at the store where I took lessons as a kid when I was becoming a guitarist, right? Rufus Guitar Shop, Vancouver. Originally owned by the guys of the Dublin Slugs, but, not owned by Blaine now. Blaine's a dope motherfucker. But I had to go back the next day because they were all closed. Couldn't find one. So I wanted to buy her a steel string amplified ukulele for Mrs. Potsquatch. And they had they had 2 options. One was $7,000. That was a little bit high. to say the least. But they had one that was about $500 or $600. It was still a bit more than I was originally intending to spend, to be honest with you. But fuck it was awesome. So I will introduce you to that ukulele right now. What's happening all the way from OKC, Oklahoma? What's up, Oklahoma? I don't know what OKC means, but Oklahoma. Yeah. What's up? Welcome. All right. So this is the super sexy fucking ukulele. The death rod. The true rig. Oh, Oklahoma City. Fuck, that makes sense. I should have got that. Sorry, bud. Look at this. Right. All right, dude. From Scotland, UK. I guess. Welcome, Scotland. I'm just showing off some of the stuff. Eugenia, what's up, baby? How you doing, Eugenia Hobbs? I'm just showing everybody Mrs. Potsquatch's Super Uke because Ganja Nana asked me to show some of her ukes. Do not have anywhere to put this phone. I don't even know if it's in tune. I don't actually know how to play the ukulele. I'm a guitarist. I just play with sounds. But anyway, it's a dope little ukulele. And if you plug it into large amplification, you can make very large ukulele sounds. It's pretty cool. And then she has other ukes. There's one there. There's one there. Ooh! She's got an even cooler ukulele. It's what's known as a banjolele. It's a ukulele plus a banjo. Goodbye, Dean Thornby. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye to you, Dean. Stop, you're hurting the dog's ears. No, Paul, they have to get used to it. Wait till you see what I just assembled recently. I have a 1600 watt, full 15-inch speaker head, Behringer. Yes, didn't have a head to power it though. So what did I get? I got a 120 watt Marshall head to power the bitch. It's gonna be amazing. Wait till I pound a fucking ukulele through that. Also, though, this is a banjolele. It sounds like a banjo, but it's ukulele. It's pretty cool. It's like a banjo and a ukulele met and fucked. They had a baby. Looks like the band. What?
It's a lighter in your pocket.
Oh, sweet. She also fucking totally grabbed my ass. It's all right. I like feeling that piece of meat. Makes me feel sexy. Wrong turn, shit. I know, right? Yeah. The classy hillbilly. That's funny. I like that. That's funny as shit. I just like it because it goes ding. Wow, it's weird sounds. Like it. Good time. Not a banjo player myself, more of a guitarist. Played the cello as a kid. Had to fight my parents for years as a young child to get a guitar. Oops. It's cigarette time. I'm very excited. UK will legalize very soon. Canada and USA are the test beds. Well, Canada's being a fucking retard and fucking it up super bad. But if you've watched my previous videos, you understand about that. So you swig well from a can. I swig well from many different types of booze receptacles. My days of pounding a hard bar are a bit behind me. But back in the day, I could do it with the best of them. Oh, congratulations, Michigan. Congrats. George Duckworth, if that's true, and today is your day of celebration, I say celebration to you, my motherfucking friends in Michigan. There we go. Turned on the motion. Excuse me. Sensor light. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to stand outside. The cat's going to come for the door. It's too old to learn the ways of the force of living in the woods. Not the woods. The woods is around us. There's a street.
Then there's woods. Well, that's pretty sweet. Oop. Turn on. Ah, shit. There we go. It's back. It's okay. We got it. But yeah, well, that's pretty cool, Paul. I don't know quite what that means, but I mean, it seems very positive. So I just recently realized, maybe about a month or so ago, or a bit, I don't know, that I could live stream it all. And then I tried it out. Then there's a bunch of, I had like 60 people, or 40 or 60 people. I don't know, lots of people. This one. It was astonishing to me. All over the world. People are like, Patch, what's up, man? And I'm like, holy shit. There are people watching. Damn. It was cool. It's positive. Well, I'm a positive asshole. I'm an asshole. I'll always be blunt and honest with you. Won't sugarcoat shit. But I will show you how to slice the cake in a positive way if you can. That's why I look at life. If you can't make light out of the dark, what can you make light out of? Light's already light. And that's why I'm a fucking offensive stand-up comedian. Sounded too priest too. Ooh, it's very chilly in Canada right now. I wonder what the temperature is. I could probably check it on my phone, but I don't want to fuck up this shit. It's streaming seemingly pretty good, so I'm gonna guess -2. Can anyone out there Google me what is the temperature in Dewdney, BC, DeRoche, BC, and Harrison Hot Springs? These are 3 different places. It's like the belt where I live. Anywhere one of those, check what the temperature is right now. Feels like -2. Well, that's one of the nicest things ever you said. You ready for it, Ganja Mama? Rarely. Oh, I'm trying to talk. The cat wants in. So basically, I very rarely will do that now. I found the genetics and the phenotypes that naturally branch out and give me a lot of tops. And if anything, these days, I'm normally more doing, because they're genetics often that I know, if I'm using new genetics that I don't know, then I'll resort to those techniques to test out how it will respond and act. But I'm not doing it yet, though, Luminous, but it does suck. I mean, the fact that I pulled it off for the one audition, I mean, like, let's leave it alone. I mean, that's pretty good. Leave it at that. Don't hire me to play an Australian on your TV. Anything else, I'm good. But yeah, no, I just kind of low stress, if anything. Just kind of let them do their thing now. Because the genetics that I'm growing right now, and I have been for a long time, are things that I know. I know what they will do. I've tested them. But when first growing, one of my favorite things to do with indicas is a super high stress where it's like vegging out hardcore week 4, 6. I snap the top out of it and I bind it. I think it weakens the growth. No, 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 no. What you need to remember though is when you're doing these types of techniques on a plant, you're not weakening its growth. You're changing time windows of what you should expect to happen. So vegetative cycles, you need to view as a window that can literally go on as long as you want it to, with at least a true photo. So when you do these things, you are going to take longer time to get what you want, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you want to grow it out in an exact way, you're being an artisan. Just because it takes longer to do something doesn't make it wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? So approach it more with that ideology behind it, knowing that when you're playing with things, it's good, but take the time. Depends. I mean, I find oil, love, and enough light. I mean, that's the key thing here. There's one lesson that is the most important thing I will teach any of you right now. Having enough light. Light All variables are just as important as the other, but the one lesson I will tell you. The creed to the key of the successful grow. Have a motherfucking enough light. Okay, motherfuckers, you gotta have some light, man. I'm walking up in my room right now. I got 3 fucking 620 watt V2 3000K quantum board units. We're talking the future of growing. We're talking Star Trek shit. I've only got one on right now. Just one. And I saw that I got more than enough room in my 2x4 that I could have 4 or 5. I need 4 or 5. The baby weed did it. So this will be some of the next generation you will be seeing coming out at Pot Squatch Growers. These little girls here, these are the pre-2000 blueberry indicas. The reason why we still have the occasional fungus gnat here at Pot Squatch Growers is because we saw, long story short, we were growing a bunch of them. There was a small blueberry that was kind of forgotten. But then we found her. We found her underneath the others when we had to kill them and cull them. They did not do well. She, without light, produced hard, crystallized nugs on her own that smelled and were true of the original blueberry indica. So, we knew that she was where the infestation was. So we knew that in order to save this genetic, we would have to accept possibly 2 years of ongoing war. Welcome to year 2.5. It's been worth it. That's a year. That's not true. It's not 2 years yet. It's almost 2 years. There we go. Sorry, stoner brain. Almost 2 years. The fact of the matter is, this is the first time you will ever see us grow out that plant, that genetics, that phenotype, that we went to war on the fungus gnat nation and invited it into our home for a fight. And it's gonna be worth it, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty excited. When's the 4th one coming? When I can afford it, George. It's gonna cost me Canadian probably about $800 or $900 to get another one. So they're not cheap, but you get what you pay for, and they're awesome. See, Dave X, a 3500K Quantum Boy is only truly for having mastery of flower. If you go a step down from the 3000K, you've got the veg spectrum. I go 3000K because one, you got a big ass Quantum Boy system. 3000K, man, you good for little bitches titties, growing out your little children. And you good for making some sexy weed titties, man. And I'm just saying, it's just what make it work. And so, like, why would I want to spend 3 times the amount of money to have, like, 3 separate lights when I can go with a 3000K spectrum and be happy on all counts and just fucking, yes, you know, get the titties going, man. You know what I'm saying? Titties. Yeah. Who's there? No, I'm not really a Scrogger ganja non. What's up, Luis? I'm, you know, I've done them all. I've done that. Trellis. I mean, if you mean by binding it, making it grow up ways, I mean, I've done that before. I've done all these things. In my space, typically, I mean, I just use tomato cages. That's why in the new implementation, I mean, we've got the, you know, the 2x4 running. But I've left the chain that had the lights on before because it's going to give me a perfect place to tie on and suspend across the whole room all plants. So, and again, I'm big on the intimacy, hands-on when you're growing your ganja, your dope growing. Get hands-on, you know, get in there, do your shit, make it sexy. So that's how I'm doing her. And, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a good time. Good fucking times. How did I... My phone's gone all, like, dark colored and shit. There we go. Turn it up.
I'm very happy to burn the battery for all of you. Let us make a live stream worthy. Teddy bears! Boom. Sorry. That was a shout out to the first video we made in this fucking laboratory, and then throughout my earlier channel too. Yeah, they're my teddy bears. I'm not afraid to admit that. I love my little shit fucks. And I'm a badass. It happens all at once. You're allowed to be a badass and have teddy bears. How so do? What, Dave X? What does that mean? I think you missed a word, or I'm just not following. How soon do you top? I don't normally top. We did cover this. I'm a big fan of monster cropping, which is where you clone a plant in flower. And so then you get these crazy explosions of different branches coming out. You know what I'm saying? I am a big lug. I am. Badass with a heart of gold. But given that explosion, I don't need to top anything. I just let the plant kind of go, you know. When I take mother plants, I take them from monster crop clones. So then there is a reduced nature to it. But when you take clones from that, you get a more natural monster cropping clone reciprocation through the clone. Because it was a mother plant that was a monster crop clone and kept that way. Do you give private sessions of helping out other people's gardens? Well, I haven't, but I'd be happy to. I mean, I've posted my email a bunch, and I do my best to always answer emails, but I'd be happy to video chat with anyone, or because like this is a non-monetized channel. I am busy trying to pay my mortgage, but I'm so I don't make money off any of this shit. I'm here for all of you motherfuckers. So I would say yes, I would be happy to try to help. Hey, we've got 20 viewers and 4 likes. It's a reverse 420. That's trippy. Oh, it's gone now. But it was there for a second. But again, email. The one I've got set up so I can respond to all of you regardless of public blah, 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 is potsquatch, POTSQUATCH 420 at gmail.com. And, but yeah, no, to answer the question, I'd be happy to, do any view, or you want help? Fuck yeah, I got your back. We'll set up a time. If you're comfortable, you want to do a little video chat, I'll pound a few beers, you pound some beers if you drink beers, or whatever you drink, or if you don't drink, have some water or tea. You'll show me your shit. You tell me your concerns. I'll voice my concerns and ask some fucking questions, and then I'll do my best to help you out. Not a problem, TGB Gasly. What does TGB mean? I'm just curious. I'm just trying to understand your name. The Good Bang. The Genocidal Brotherhood. Oh, so humanity? No, I'm just joking with you. Interesting. I like that. That's funny. I've had a very successful live stream. People are, all I'm going to do, I just told everyone, I'll give them video fucking help on shit too if they want. Well, because I need to see shit to tell them. Or like what I think. I'm a fucking idiot. Need to see it. Oh, right, live streaming. Sorry, everyone. Just saying hi to the Miss Scratch. Beer time. And then we're going to go light that joint again. Who wants to get high? You guys want to get high? I want to get high. Let's get high, man. Like, what? People are like, man, I'd love to see you sober. I'm like, man, this is me, like, calm down. As soon as I saw you online, I came to this stream. Oh, that's so nice. TGB Gasly. Thank you very much. Going to East, what? Some oil, 70%. What? 10 a.m. here. Going to East, some oil. I just did a dab. Nice, George. Dab it up, motherfucker.
Fuck yeah, I am Groot. Everyone, I just want everyone to say hello to I am Groot. I am Groot has been a long time, fan of the channel, and like always just like I love you. Fuck, great video. Boom. It kind of reminds me of the Groot character, like I am Groot. Never says much. But the fact that you came in, you're working in your garden, just want to say hi, smash the like, man. Thank you, I am Groot. Back at you. I love you, motherfucker. Dude, Michigan, and you're legal now, bitches. Welcome to one of your first 4:20 a.m. legal motherfucking times. Dude, I will make sure I'm getting high with you while that's happening. Do it. Canada in the house up in Michigan. Everyone, Michigan's legal now. At least in some form, which for America, that's pretty good. And even though their rules are better than ours. So, yeah, whoop, whoop to the Michigan and shit. Get high, motherfuckers. You're minutes away from one of your first 420s. Get high. Get high as a fucking kite. Oh, shit, George. Really? Recreation. Tabarnak. Yeah. Hey, yo, Tabarnak. I agree. The Canadians, we say hello. We say very nice. Congratulations. We have legalization that's fake. And we have to cry at night to sleep. But congratulations, motherfucker. It's sad, but so true. But like I said, can't make light of the dark. What can you make light out of? Eating oil, I find, gets you more of a pain relief. It's true. It's true. Especially if you're using a sublingual absorption through the soft tissues of your mouth. Best option for pain management in actuality. Yeah, eat it. Put that oil into your tongue. That's like, I'm a chronic pain patient. I qualify for disability. Fuck that. I'm gonna smoke some weed, take some weed, and I'm gonna fucking live. Save it for people that really need it. Pot, can you please speak to my pal Theresa May? You could persuade her to legalization in the UK. Paul, I would be happy to talk to anyone who would like my industry input on and thoughts on that. I'm happy to speak to people. I'm always happy to offer up my opinions or my thoughts on things. I've been part of many international panels on a lot of shit. Never weed, sadly. That's always been my secret passion. That's why I'm here for all of you. I'm a motherfucker spinning plates and toiling around, but I'm never going to leave you guys. Sometimes I might be shooting something or something like that, or like I build way more cool shit on the channel if I could afford it, but I'm working on it. Saving money, showing you guys some shit as I can. Lewis, if you're going to be using hydrogen peroxide, that's fine. But always go 4-to-1. Even on a 3% distillation or solution. Always 4-to-1. 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 You good. Next, please. Well, Paul Nicole, I'm pretty good at getting through thick heads. One of my personal strengths. Nice one, Luminos. Dude, when that shit happens, you fucking let the pot squatch motherfucking know. We'll do a special live stream with you guys, and I'll get high with you and shit. Fuck yeah. Why the fuck not? I'm sure there's a thing where we could all live stream together. I'm sure that exists. Or I don't fucking know. I just know how to fucking do a bunch of other shit. But I'm sure one of you does. See? And that's why we have the pot squatch army. We all have different abilities. We all have different strengths. We stand together as a human people. Raceless, genderless, peopleless. But one people. The people of humanity. The crazy assholes who said, fuck off, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Just make it happen. That's called the savior of the human race right there.
When did we lose the fact that regardless of most of this stupid superfluous crap, which is most of what sociological existence is, or culture is even really, we're all the same fucks, aren't we? You know? Like, fuck off. It's the same shit. I mean, we got enough space, technically. I mean, most of it's, the middle of the wilderness, but we could teach you how to build houses out there. You know? Could happen. Could do it. Could be a thing. But, yeah, I mean, but like, why let the world, where it has to be just Canada? I mean, that's what I think I would have a secret hope for the Potsquatch Army is we're all people all over the world. Spread the love, spread the teachings of like, don't be a dumb cunt fuck, don't be an idiot, don't be a dickhead fuck, Just accept that, guess what? We're all fucking humans. We actually have enough intelligence to maybe occasionally not have to kill each other to get along. Maybe just a good fisticuffs outside. We're good. I don't know. Just thinking. Just an idea. Maybe. Live and let live, totally. But I would say that is only one part of the whole. Because sometimes some people will come along and stop, being dicks. And then occasionally we might have to stand up and say no. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm really glad that legalization is happening. I mean, because the fact is, you want to know what's sad? Under current legalization, my friends, if your countries actually do it properly, fuck, I could move there and come work for you guys or help you guys build a bunch of beautiful grows and actually build a system that works. My country has gone back to the dark ages of misguided stupidity. It's part of why it's so important to me to do this channel and stuff. And I won't lie to you. So if any of you guys get it legalized properly, let me know. I'd love to come work with you because my country's fucking it up right now. Pretty bad. I have previous videos explaining all of this if you're wondering about that. I know there's a lot of random shit on my channel, but you can find it. Oh, it's true. It's true. I'll also say that I'm a man who drinks every day. I'm drinking right now. But, I mean, but I totally agree. 100%. I have no disagreements for me on that. Lewisburg, are you from Quebec? Thank you, Stephen Cray. Respect from West Coast Canada. Fuck, dude. I didn't know I had a French-Canadian fan. Quebecois. Dude. Lewis? Do I have at least one of my French countrymen who's liking my channel? That's pretty cool. Yeah, where are you from, Paul? Is that UK? I don't mind to tell you, Louis, that's true, man. It's so true. You guys are getting fucked real bad. So is Ontario. But I want you to know, Louis, I've taken my hat off for a reason. I'm a fucking Canadian. I'm a Canadian grow dude. I will stand up for the whole world. I've always done that with this shit, but I want you right now. This is Canuck the Canuck right now. I will fucking die and go to jail for the rest of my life before I let this of what has been put on to us as a people stand for what pot is. I give you my word. As the pot squatch, as me as a man. We got this. We'll take care of this shit. And I will stand by all of you. And I always will.
Dude, Ghastly, good luck on your fucking job interview. Can I ask you a question, Louis, as a French Canadian? Can I ask a question? Dude, everybody, Ghastly's got this. What does GHO mean? Oui. Thank you. Okay. When I go to the French part of Canada, people are not very nice to me because, like, I mean, I don't really speak much French, and like, I try to speak it, but then they get mad at me, and then I try to not speak it and just be nice, like I'm being right now, and then they get more mad at me, and it's like, I don't know. As an English part of Canada, like, even though you guys are different, I mean, we're all Canadian, and that's beautiful. And we're all like a bunch of crazy drink, because you guys drink like we do. You eat like we do. We all love the same things. But why sometimes are they so mean when I come to say hi? That's my question. That's my question to Quebec right now. And you're the person who's going to answer it. Yeah. But why? But like, because I just want to be friends with you guys. No, Savio Toronto, I shaved my beard off because I was shooting TV show all last week, so I had to. I shaved because I make TV show. Now I grow it back. Welcome to day 4. Well, I've been to France like multiple times. UTV. What does that mean? Davy? Davix? No, I'm sure you do. I was not trying to say that you did not have that. I was just more meaning like socially, like if a French Canadian comes out here, we're like, man, that's hot. They sound cool. Like, hey, what's up? Then I go there and they're like, oh my God, you horrible human being. My God, you come to Quebec and you try to come, you English speak into my face, and I am like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, I just came to be friends. Would you like to, drink some beer or wine or scotch? If we get high and shit? I don't know. Would you like to come for dinner? But it's like they're not having none of it. They're so upset about it. I don't get it. But see, like, when I go there, I'm like the stranger. Louis, that's probably it too, though, man. That's probably it too, man. That's true. Good fucking point. Louis, that's the fucking best answer ever. You're fucking right. High five to that. That's a beautiful answer. I like that. Right? Let's get high, man. Dude, I want you dudes, girls, Z's, and theys to all know that, like, you are totally in every way the initial formings of what I like to affectionately call the Pot Squatch Army. We are all Pot Squatches. We're all crazy, badass human beings across the world. It's true, but Savio Toronto, I gotta be careful because I'm half noof, right? So if I go down there, man, I'm like, you never know what I'm sticking my dick in. How many cousins did I fuck tonight at the pub? Uh-oh. That's why I live on the farthest point where my genetics come from in this country. Keep it real. Maybe Savio, they would not invite me over because they knew I was half genetically the same. That's at least 6 chromosome possibility. Fuck yeah, I can, Paul Nicole. You know what? Yeah. I will order. I will do that. I will make a number of stickers. And depending on what postage costs, because I'm not a rich man, I'll try to mail it out to anyone who asks me for it. Because I could send that in a fucking like letter or something. So that's cheap, right? Even if it takes forever to get there. But I could do that. So yeah. Okay. Let me talk to my people who do weird graphic shit. I will design some stickers. What should the stickers be used for, though? What are we putting them on? I'm open to all ideas. I'm okay with it. So, motherfuckers, hit me. We are the army. Talking of the army, I need a beer. Whoa, shit. Tomato cages on the ground. Oops. I almost killed myself. Need a beer. Cigarette. One left. I've had a request for stickers, so we're making stickers and send them around the world to the people. They're going to display them proudly. We are the pot squatches. Right, motherfuckers? On my computer case, I would put one for sure. My car windows as well. Oh shit, Gaslight. Fuck yeah, that's badass. I love beer bomb. That's sweet. Want to illuminate one with Lumen Auspant. What does that mean? Lumen Aus. I don't understand what that means. Are you a painter? Lumen Aus? Sounds good, Gasly. I will check it out. I will check that shit. I will not maybe check all of it tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Kind of really tired. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I won't lie to you, everyone. Kind of wrapping this up pretty soon. Gonna have a cigarette with you. Last little bit of talking. And then Posquatch needs to fuck off. I'm not trying to be rude. Just being honest. Electroluminescent paint. Oh, cool. That sounds intriguing. That sounds like fun. Okay. Can you send me some pictures of how it works? Or what it looks like? That sounds like fun. I'm intrigued. My mad fan like, can you put it on my Cadillac? Also, too, I understand the words technically behind the name of your paint that you invented. But what exactly does it do? Show me, good sir, or she, or Z, or there, or person. Fuck yeah, Paul Nicole. I gotta fuck off soon. But it has been awesome. This has been probably one of the more wonderful live streams I've done. I really enjoyed chatting with all you, getting intimate with you, and just being like, what's up, motherfuckers? Yeah! It's pretty sweet. Pretty cool. High five, yes. Hashtag boom. Hashtag Potsquatch Army. Hashtag Potsquatch Peoples. Hashtag we're all actually just Potsquatches, even if we don't know. We're human fucking beings. Hello. Right? What's a bell icon mean? What does that mean, dude? I don't understand that. Hey, Pot. Good live stream, buddy. Hey, thanks, Ted. Very much appreciated. Well, I've been tired, but it's been like, a long week, and like I've finally recovered from fake war, Fuck, imagine what real war was like in World War II. Fake, that nearly killed me. To be fair, it's quite grueling to shoot a TV show, to be honest with you, but like, it gives you a huge respect when you see this shit and learn about, recreate these things about World War II, and you're just like, holy shit. So, hats off to the memory of anyone who actually had to stand up for the good things. I don't like war, don't necessarily agree at all with the huge militarization of the world, but there have been times where the right thing was for people to stand up and fight for something. And it was a huge learning experience. And it was very
opening of mind to many ideas, I would say, about that shit. But I missed all of you guys and girls and this and that when I couldn't release content. But have a great stone to you too, Burn. Ah, crap. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired and shutting down. So, long story short, it's very nice to have a very beautiful live stream with all of you after a very long week of tiring shit, doing things. But it was pretty cool. And you guys are all wonderful. I love you. I love you, my family of Pop Squatches. So, we will talk soon. I will leave you with this. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Someone said, ah, shit, what was that comment earlier today? Crap. Say that again. Something. God damn it. I wish I could remember these things when I remember them, but don't remember them. If you're on watching this right now, what was it? Damn, didn't think so. Anyway, motherfuckers, word to your mother. The true grower is the forever student. And the fact is, don't be a dickhead. Be an asshat. Don't be afraid to have opinions. The world of SJWPC is ready to shut you down. Piss in your mouth. I say piss in their mouths. With your freedom of thought. It's okay as long as you're not actually being a bigot or a dickhead or a cuntfuck or an idiot or a dick retard. You're alright, okay? Be a fucking opinionated, sharp-tongued asshole. Be yourself. Don't be afraid. Rock and roll. Pot Scotch out. I love you all. Peace and love, motherfuckers. Kisses. And all that shit. Peace.